is going on, my good people? This is your main man Ben here, and today we are going to talk about workflow processing. But first and foremost, happy Father's Day to all dad out there, man. I appreciate you. I salute you with all my heart. Thank you for your hard work. So before anything else, if you like to see contents like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe as well. So why is it important to build your processing workflow? You know, half of the job is just shooting the photos or the videos, but half of the job is processing behind the computer. So it's important for us to understand and build a workflow that caters our needs in our personal style of shooting and as a content creator. Building that workflow will translate to efficiency from sorting files down to your post-processing. So you are going to decide which hardware and software you are going to use. So first and foremost, hardware. This translates as your computer. So once again, depending on your style, if you are that on-the-go type, you might want to go with a laptop. That's what we have in the background. So you can just grab this laptop, go anywhere you want, go grab a coffee in a cafe and edit it there if you want. But if you like that heavy duty software that demands a lot of graphical stuff, such as Adobe Premiere Pro with effects or DaVinci Resolve that handles a lot of crazy big files such as raw files, ProRes, RAW, that would require a lot of firepower. So PC is the way to go on that one. So regardless of your style, you want to make that decision. Word of advice though, future proofing is nice, but if you are not really sure or 100% that you're going to be using a full editor rig, you might want to slow down or try some lower end models and see if you can just evolve in your photography or videography. But if you have a limited budget, heck, go for it. On my case, as you can see, I have a laptop. This is the Acer Predator Helios 300. Primarily, this laptop was built for gaming. It has a nice GPU unit in it, i7 processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM that came with it. So this is, mind you, 2 years ago. Primarily, I was debating at getting a MacBook Pro versus this one. MacBook Pro is nice. Paired it with Final Cut Pro, that would be the awesome package, man. But I tell you that on the specs of the MacBook Pro that I want to get, I'd be looking around a difference of $1,000 versus this thing right here, where it's easier to upgrade the RAM or the memory card. It has 2 slots for SSD and HDD hard drives, so it's much easier to upgrade. Overall, we're looking around $1,000 or more dollars difference. So obviously I went with the gaming laptop, which I didn't look back. Handles 4K files like a champ. It has a more powerful 1060 video graphics cards, like what I said, in comparison to 2 years ago. This thing is a beast. Well, I like to shoot cinematic videos. I find myself shooting a lot of reviews and vlogs. Last year I went to school for media course. We were required to use Adobe Premiere Pro for our homework. We're allowed to take home our projects, but as long as we save it as Adobe Premiere file, we should be able to do it. So I tested Adobe Premiere Pro, put it in my laptop, and I tell you that it handles like a champ. So I tell you, this gaming computer is awesome for editing, minus the ergonomics. It's not that thick, but it's not as thin as the MacBook Pro. Don't get me wrong, I like Adobe Premiere Pro, but I'm not shooting as a pro, so I don't have that means of budget on paying monthly subscription on the software. Not like 10 years ago when Adobe you can purchase this software solely on one device. Right now it's cloud subscription. Either you pay monthly or you pay annually. So that's why I told myself it's time to move on for now and get a software that I can just use on the go without thinking of paying a monthly subscription. Down goes Wondershare Filmora. This software only requires you to pay one time on a single machine. It has a lifetime updates, and also recently they released a pro version. So for the past 2 years I've been using this. I know it's not that intricate as Adobe Premiere Pro, but I'll tell you that during the 2 years that I own it, the updates they have is getting really nice. In fact, they look like Adobe Premiere Pro now, minus the price, and there's no subscription. On top of that, they got this store that you can buy effects, you can get LUTs if you want, and they all similarly the same with Adobe Premiere Pro. So they got that normal version and the pro version. It's amazing. I love it. It handles 4K files like a champ with a lot of features in it, guys. You might want to check it. You can stitch multiple clips on a single project. You can add audios in it and all that stuff. All of my videos right now you see has been edited through Wondershare Filmora. I know it's not that intricate though, but it's very nice for personal usage. One thing I like about this software is that when I finish shooting video, I base my color grading on the project. So for example, I shoot outside, I adjust it individually and save it as a preset. Now, custom saving it as a preset allows me to save that type of processing and make that one of my favorites. So next time if I have a similar project with like almost same settings, easily click that setting and there you go. So overall, guys, this is my simple main processing that I developed for my style. You know, I constantly look for stuff that I can improve, although it's just a little bit, but per episode I'll review it and I might have to change this stuff right here or this one. But overall, there's a lot of room to improve, and ultimately you would want to build your own workflow to cater your own needs. But at this age of information sharing, we are going to be able to share information quicker, faster, without sacrificing quality and clarity. This is why it is important to build your own workflow. And one last thing, it's your story you're sharing. Don't forget to have fun. Once again, guys, this is your main man Ban here. Thank you for watching. Always remember, God is good all the time. Peace out.